Yeah, I know. I've been slacking on Catan, but we're back, and in this challenge, we will be playing on basic Catan, and we will be winning the game by only building on numbers that are not 6's or 8's. And as you can see, 6's and 8's are the hottest numbers because there's the most combinations of dice rolls for those, so we're gonna pull it off. It's gonna be hard, but we're gonna do it. I'm gonna roll a hot 7 on my first roll, and I'm gonna take Jakamgi's wheat, build me a knight, because I think I'm gonna get largest army, but at this point in the game, I'm not sure yet. We'll see how it goes. And I had to get that 3-for-1 port though, because these people, they trade with you, like, it's like hit or miss, most of the time when I play online, people don't trade with me, but it's whatever. I'll still build my city on that 9-10-4, and red, Twerka, he's got that monopoly almost on that wood, and, well, there's a 9 wood at the bottom, but he had to have it, so it was all his, because I could have built on the 5 wood with the sheep port, but I'd break the challenge if I built on the 8 or 6. Oh, but it'd have been so hot. Now here I'm so torn about where I want to build my roads. On one hand, I want that stone port, but I can't because it's also touching a 6. But I don't want to just have an 11 wheat. So I'll just swing on over to the brick port, and I know it's on the desert as well as a 4 stone. It's not the best, but I'm gonna take it, and then I'm just gonna build a city on that 410 with a 3-for-1 port, and then I'm just rolling in the stone in the wheat. So I'm just build a city pretty soon after that to have 3 cities on the board. And I realized halfway through the game that I'm only on 3 different numbers, 4, 9, and 10. So I was amazed that 10s were hot, and that's what kept me in the game. Like I definitely got more 10s than 4s, but when 4s came in, oh man, especially with 3 cities, 6 stone, like, just thank you. Yes, drew that Monopoly card. That always comes in clutch late game. Like when you have 8 or 9 points, you just play a Monopoly on a bunch of resources and you will almost always win, at least in my experience. And I don't know what gray and blue were thinking about, but I was like, I'm just going to sneak down to this 3 wheat with a wood port that you guys would probably really enjoy having, but hey, you don't want it, I'm going to take it. And then blue's like, oh sweet, I have 2 wood, sure, I'll take that trade. I was like, this is a long shot, I'll give you a sheep and 2 wheat. But I guess he wasn't rolling in a lot of that, so he gave it to me, gave me that nice road and settlement. The time for being greedy is now. Let's play this Monopoly. I was expecting 6 wheat, but they were like 13 wheat. I was like, yes, 13 city, easy. Now I got 4 cities on the board. I only have 4 different numbers, but it's all good. I just took everybody's wheat. It's like super late, well, decently late game, and I felt like if I didn't take their wheat at that moment, they would have, built themselves a city or settlement or whatever, and I would have just been behind. Like, I would have not stayed in this game if I didn't play that Monopoly at that time. And then look at me drawing a victory point, but they don't even know, because if you have a victory point, it doesn't show that you have 9 points, that I'm at my 9th point. It show on everybody else's screen, it says I'm at 8. So I'm like, ooh, and they're all gonna be like all over red with these knights and the robber when a 7's rolled. So I'm just gonna kind of sneak by here, and then red Man's has like 14 roads. Just has longest road. He's like, I'm not even gonna build my 15th road because Gray can't build more than 14 roads, so I'm just gonna like leave it open, that door open very, very slightly. But he's just so close to winning, and it's every turn from here on out, I'm like, it's over. We're so done. Like, I'm just trying to pull off this challenge. Just give me just a few more turns. And when I say so many turns of red being at 9 points, I mean like I condensed this 50-minute game down to 6.5 minutes, and for the last 15 minutes of this game, I am sitting in my chair, clenching the armrest. I got my white knuckles because I'm so stressed out, and amped up because this game could be over at any second, and I just need to win, you know? I have to. So now I'll play my night card because I'm figuring if the game can last much longer, I'll try to go for the largest army. But folks, this is the last play of the game because I'm gonna buy one last development card, and lucky me, it's a victory point and I win. So there you go. Not building on 6 or 8 challenge. If there's any other challenge you can think of that I haven't thought up, let me know in the comments. Kimochi.